We've already seen over $115 billion of investment in clean manufacturing, over $125 billion in utility-scale renewable energy.
So you have Arizona that's sucking in money from the Inflation Reduction and the CHIPS Act, the Midwest states like Ohio, Michigan, upstate New York is taking advantage of this. In the Southeast, Georgia, the states that may have been once resistant to clean energy and so on for political reasons.
I think what you're seeing in Georgia is a bipartisan embrace of the opportunities and investments in advanced energy manufacturing and electric vehicle manufacturing that are being supercharged by these manufacturing and infrastructure policies.
We made the initial investment in the United States in 2018, and we're making a much larger expansion after passage of the Inflation Reduction Act. It's about a $2.5 billion investment. By the end of next year, we're going to collectively employ about 4,000 people directly across the state. It's the largest investment in the history of the United States solar industry of any kind. We've worked really closely with folks in Georgia and Washington, D.C. over the last 5 years.
The solar manufacturing policies, alongside this broad package of manufacturing incentives, are designed to make Georgia the national and global leader in advanced energy innovation and manufacturing. Solar technology and solar products are strategic commodities. Polysilicon, ingots, wafers, cells, but a significant stranglehold historically on the market in China. Our energy security, our energy independence, and our environmental future depend upon our production of these technologies and components in the United States.
Solar panels that we make here at this factory are used for both commercial and residential. Now you're going to see where the magic happens. Started my career in manufacturing because I knew I wanted to follow in my parents' footsteps. Went into textiles, ladies' undergarments. Georgia was not known for advanced manufacturing. Our facility here has transformed the job market. We're keeping students. Like when they're coming out of school and they're coming to work, they're buying homes here. We want to see the entire supply chain for our product here in Georgia.
Products that come out of this facility will contain cells, wafers, and polysilicon that all originated in the United States.
A state like Georgia has lots of land, its labor is relatively cheap, its governor has been very progressive in terms of offering subsidies on top of the ones that come with the Federal Inflation Reduction Act. And developers are arriving in what people are now calling the battery belt in the south.
You have Norway's Freyr announcing a $2.6 billion factory in Georgia, creating more than 700 jobs.
The production tax credits in the IRA levels the playing field for Western producers. The hope is that through the 10 years of the IRA program, scale has been developed, supply chains get developed, then Western producers can compete one-on-one with the Chinese producers from that point forward. So our initial project in Georgia in the U.S. is called Giga America. We have a site south of Atlanta. The amount of investment will be roughly $2.5 to $3 billion, could go up to around $4.5 to $5.
Critics, especially outside the US, have called the Inflation Reduction Act and the CHIPS Act a new form of protectionism, an extension of what Donald Trump was doing.
From this day forward, it's going to be only America first.
The US is undergoing a bipartisan shift, bringing into America industries in which China is or potentially will be dominant. Biden's doing it through subsidies. Trump did it through